I wrote an entire series of books where the female main characters are plus size, but the guys are pretty great too, so I wanted to tell you my favorite romantic gestures from each of the heroes in this series. They're all standalone, set in the same world with a different couple and a happily ever after, but I'll start with Hello Single Dad. She's a guidance counselor at an elite private high school and gets fired unjustly, so he and his son stage an entire coup to overthrow the principal's decision. This one's a fake relationship romance, and when the female main character gets uncomfortable in her house and starts feeling unsafe, he insists that she comes and stays at his house so that he can help protect her. But that's probably tied with the moment when they run into her ex in a restaurant and he takes her to the bathroom to help her get her ex out of her mind, if you know what I mean. Oh my gosh, this one is so sweet. So he's actually from a different state, and while he's there, she tells him that her favorite thing about springtime is starting to see the tulips bloom. And just when she thinks the relationship's over, she looks out her window in springtime and sees the tulips coming up in her flower box. This is a billionaire romance with so many good moments, but my favorite thing is that the main character loves dandelions. And even though the hero is a literal billionaire who could get her anything, he gets her dozens and dozens of bouquets of dandelions. It's so heartfelt and so sweet. This is a small town romance, and the characters grew up next door to each other, and they went to their high school prom as friends. Nothing happened that night, so now that they're together, he sets up a brand new prom with all their families and friends so that they can do it right the second time around. Oh, this next one had me totally in my feels. So they were high school sweethearts, and when they were 18, he proposed to her with a ring that he made himself out of wire art. They end on bad terms, and somehow it gets back to him that in her new town, she's going to thrift stores to find wire art for her house. Well, come to find out, he's been making wire art and bringing it to thrift stores in her new town so that she can have a piece of him. This is a man after my own heart. She's a single mom with a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, and she confesses to him that she hasn't had good sleep in months and that her house is a disaster. So while she's sleeping, he comes in and cleans her entire home for her. If you've read this series, I'd love to hear your favorite moments in the comments.